Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Mustang Arena for freshman basketball competition. Please welcome our guests from Ocoee High School. They are the Knights, and they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. This afternoon's game are being live streamed on YouTube and the NFHS network. If you have friends and family who are not able to join us in person, let them know they can tune in to NFHS Network or YouTube.com, channel name Wekiva Sports. Backcourt violation, Mustangs ball. Nice basket, scored by number 12, Jamari Lowe, to put Ocoee on the board.
Drop a little bit, drop the mirror. Kevin, when he drives to the basket, you got to go corner. Space.
Mustangs hand check called against number 35, B.J. Apton. His first personal foul, the team's first. Three-point basket by number 12, Kevin Baker. And thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the early start time, we weren't able to get our full camera crew in place before the start of the freshman game. They are working on getting set up now. In the meantime, you have a scoreboard level view of the game. We've got the webcam going, so at least we have something to show you until we can get the bird's eye view set up and connected. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, joining you as always for freshman basketball action, the first in a triple header. Garsanji Jonesville draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The foul is called against Mustangs number 35, B.J. Apton, his second personal foul, the team's second. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 15, Adonis Davis. Knight's basket scored by number 23, Tyler Smith. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 11, Daniel Blair. Adonis Davis is fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot two for the Mustangs. The foul is called against number 14, Garsanji Jonesville. That's his first personal foul, the team's second. So here we have Adonis Davis shooting two. Lane violation is called against the Knights. Still two shots. It's the first. Again, that's Adonis Davis at the line. And again, we appreciate your patience while we get the full camera gear set up. Meanwhile, I will be your announcer, your statistician, your clock operator, and your cameraman. Webcams, of course, not meant for this. They're not able to focus on distant objects as well, but certainly getting the job done for us for the first few minutes here in the freshman contest. Again, this is the first of three games. We're going to call here against Jonesville Josenville, for traveling. Mustangs ball. Schedule change, in case you weren't already aware. Senior night is now going to be held on Monday, and that is a previously rescheduled makeup game against Freedom. So the games against Freedom are no further changes to that. That's a triple header, freshman 4:30, JV 6, varsity 7:30. What's different than what we had announced previously is the fact that that will now be senior night. So it'll be the second to last home game of the year rather than the very last home game of the year. And a kick ball, it'll stay with the Knights. Hans Dorlis into the game for the Knights. Kevin Baker for the Mustangs. We're going to get a foul on the floor here. Mustangs hold is called against number 15, Adonis Davis. His first personal foul, the team's third. Nice inbound. Can't convert the layup, though, and we're going to get a foul again, this time going up. Mustangs foul is called against number 1, DeJohn Joyner. His first personal foul, the team's fourth. At the line, shooting two for the Knights, number 20, Hans Dorlis. First free throw made, that ties the score at 5. Fast break. Not able to convert in transition for Kevin Baker. Putback does fall, and that's a second chance basket for Jermaine Hardy Jr. Swatted away by Joyner. It stays with the Knights. That last basket by Hardy, giving Wekiva a 7-5 lead with a $1.19 remaining in the first. Again, recall that with freshman games, we use middle school timing rules, so 6-minute quarters instead of the usual 8. And that's going to get a call against Hans Dorlis for traveling Mustangs ball. To the corner, the tray is off the mark for Hardy. Can't get the putback, and it is going to be a foul. Kevin Baker draws the foul for the Mustangs. Foul is called against Knights, number 12, Jamari Lowe. His first personal foul, the team's second. Basket for number 2, Asa Traniili. Jermaine Hardy fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. Foul is called against number 14, Garsunji Josenville. That's his second, the team's third. Trey is an air ball for Baker. Rebound goes to Josenville. Go the other way. And we'll pick up a foul here. Push is called against Mustangs number 15, Adonis Davis. His second personal foul, the team's 5th at the line, shooting 2, Josenville. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 24, Demir Simon. Stolen by Dorlis. As time expires, not there. That takes us to the end of the first quarter, and it's a 1-point ball game thanks to those last couple of free throws. 9-8 is the score at the end of the opening 6 minutes here in freshman basketball action. The Mustangs have the opening possession of the second period. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, joining you for the first of our 3 games. Kevin Baker opens up second quarter scoring for the Mustangs, and Wekiva retakes the lead with that basket. Mustang foul is called against number 11, Daniel Blair. His first personal foul, the team's 6th. At the line shooting 2 is number 2, Acerton Ely. That ties the game. B.J. Apton back into the game for Wekiva. Second shot doesn't go. Mustangs, Kevin Baker, coast to coast for 2. Ely can't get it to go. Sherwood on the rebound. Knights get another chance. From 3 range, that's not there. Kevin Baker on the rebound. Mustangs will now go to work. Trey not there for Joyner. We're going to get a loose ball foul. Push is called against Mustangs, number 35, B.J. Apton. That's his 3rd personal foul. The team's 7th. And that puts the Knights into bonus. Trey is not there. Putback is going to touch the backboard equipment. That's the equivalent of out of bounds. Traveling, Mustangs ball. Mustang basket scored by number 4. All right, while he takes these free throws, we're going to reboot our webcasting software real quick so we can get you the better camera. We'll be back in just a second. All right, welcome back to Mustang Arena. Actually, that was perfect timing to take a break. Because we had a timeout immediately after those foul shots, and so we were able to switch our camera connection. And we are good to go now for the rest of this contest as well as the next one. We hope you'll all agree that Mr. Dickerson and his camera work from up top is a lot better than mine, trying to run the clock and produce the broadcast and announce at the same time as running a little webcam off the score table. So we hope you enjoy the improved quality as we get into the back half of the second period. Again, freshmen use 6-minute quarters instead of 8, which are used at the JV and varsity level. Mustangs have gone ahead 16-14. It's been a close game throughout, though. Here comes Jermaine Hardy, a little bit short on the layup, and the scramble on the ground for the rebound ultimately goes to the Mustangs. Ball into Kendall. Nathaniel gets the basket and the chance to make it a three-point play. The foul is called against Mustangs number 4, Jermaine Hardy Jr., his first, the team's 9th. Checking into the game for Ocoee, Garsanchi Josenville. Three-point play is no good. They say it touched the backboard equipment, so that's out of bounds and a defensive team rebound for the Mustangs. Stolen going the other way in transition. Too short for Kendall, but putback made by Gene Casimir. Knights retake the lead with that. More ball handling issues down in the paint. Trey does not fall for Joyner. Held ball, possession Knights. Octavius Lenster into the game for Ocoee. Picked off by Baker. Can't lob it in, though. Second chance three from Kevin Baker. And that's a go-ahead basket for the Mustangs. They now lead by 1. That takes us to halftime, and it is a 1-point lead for the Mustangs going into the locker rooms. 19-18 is the score at intermission. Here in the freshman contest, the first of 3 in this triple header. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and for those of you here in the arena, we want to remind you that all of today's games are being live streamed on YouTube as well as the NFHS network. Again, if you have friends and family who are not able to join us in person for today's game, you can direct them to the NFHS network if they are a member there. If not, then you can also send them to YouTube. The channel name is Wekiva Sports. Just search for Wekiva Sports on your favorite computer, smart TV, or mobile device. For those of you who are already watching us on one of those channels, thanks so much for tuning in. We hope that you'll subscribe while you're here. If you're on YouTube, click the red subscribe button. You can also click the notification bell to be sure you're notified every time we go live so you never miss any Mustang action. If you're watching on the NFHS network, then we would encourage you to follow Wekiva High School so you'll get a digest of upcoming events to your email. We'll be back in about 9 minutes with the second half of freshman basketball action here at Mustang Arena. 1918 Mustangs at the break. The Mustangs have the opening possession of the third period. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, joining you for the first game in our triple header tonight. To wrap up the week, Ocoee taking on Wekiva. We'll have JV up next. And then we will wrap up with our headline event with varsity, which is scheduled to start at 7:30. We'll see how, of course, these two games go. So far, freshman game is keeping us very much on time. Three-point basket. That tray shot by number 24, Demir Simon. We get a turnover at the other end. The Mustangs have a chance to add to their second half lead. Not there, but there it is, the second chance basket. Putback is scored by number 10. That was Diadon. Watson Diadon on that one. Athano with the basket for the Knights. To the corner, Trey, air ball. Three-point basket by Kevin Baker. And that puts the Mustangs back on top after the Knights had it tied. Blocked by the Mustangs. Kevin Baker going the other way in transition to Baker. There it is. Kevin Baker from Jermaine Hardy Jr. Mustang lead up to 5. Foul is called against Knights, number 14, Garsanji Josenville. That's his third personal foul, the team's first of this half. Out of bounds off the Mustangs, Knights ball. Knights basket by Garsanji Josenville. Knights basket by Athano. Takes it back to a 1-point ball game. Trey is short. Three seconds in the paint. Mustangs ball. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Demir Simon, number 24. Push is called against Mustangs, number 35, Captain Bennett. That's his fourth personal foul, the team's first. Knights go ahead with that. And dribbled right out of bounds by Kendall. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Kevin Baker. Knights basket by Jane Casimir. His fourth point of the night. Knights up to a 3-point lead. Short. And we're going to get some shenanigans at the end here. The basket by Josenville is good. He is also charged with a technical foul, his fourth personal, the team's second. At the line shooting the technical free throws will be Demir Simon. And that now takes us to the end of the third quarter, and the Knights have built up a 5-point advantage in the past 6 minutes. 32-27 is the score going into the final period here at Mustang Arena in the freshman contest. We'll be right back. The Knights have the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you for the last 6 minutes of this JV contest. Foul called against Mustangs number 24, Demir Simon. That's his first personal foul, the team's second. Casimir on the pass to Dorlis for that last basket. There's Black. Foul's called against Ely, his first, the team's third. Layup is too hot for Jermaine Hardy Jr. Turnover in the paint? No, it's not either. The Knights bring it back under control. Block is called against number 20, Hans Dorlis. His first personal foul, the team's fourth. At the line, shooting two for the Mustangs, number 4, Jermaine Hardy Jr. Jump shot for Tyler Smith. Good jumping rebound for the Knights. Ely. Knights basket by Gersanji Josenville, and then we'll pause for a Mustang timeout. Full timeout called by Wekiva. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. The Mustangs taking a pause there as they've fallen from having a tie game, in fact, even an advantage at halftime, to being down by 10. That'll help a little bit. Kevin Baker picks up 2 for the Mustangs, and that ends the run for Ocoee, and this will be a help to the Mustang cause as well as they turn it over out of bounds. Mustangs ball. Three-point basket for Demir Simon. Timeout Knights. Full timeout called by Ocoee. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here to take you through the last 2 minutes, 45 seconds of this game. The Mustangs called a timeout a minute ago and then scored 5 in a row. Then the Knights took a timeout. Here we're going to have a held ball, possession Mustangs. Turnover, though, will cost Wekiva. Second chance basket scored by Josenville. That's 10 points for him tonight. He has a quarter of Ocoee's total offensive production. Foul is called against Mustangs. Number 12, Kevin Baker. His first, the team's third. At the line shooting 2 for Sanji Josenville. Second is a miss. Mustangs trail by 8 with 1:40 to go, and this so far has looked to be an eerie deja vu event from some of the varsity contests where Wekiva keeps it close until about halfway through the third quarter and then watches that lead or that close game slip away. That may be the case here with the freshmen as well. The Mustangs have 75 seconds to see if they can make something happen. That'll help the cause. Davis with the pick, but then gives it right back. Waiting his turn, and there it is. That was Josenville on the pass on the previous basket. Josenville picks up his 13th point of the game. And Diodon was the one who had that last basket. That takes us to the end of the ball game. It's a strong fourth quarter for the Knights, and it takes us to a 12-point victory for Ocoee. 45-33 is the final score of the freshman contest. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming out to support your Mustang and Knights athletes. Don't go anywhere. We've got JV action coming up next, followed by the varsity headline event. For those of you listening online, a reminder that each of the 3 games is on its own separate live stream. So you'll need to exit out of this one. We'll see you in half an hour for that. That'll be in the same channel on both YouTube and the NFHS network. We hope you'll join us for that. But for now, goodbye from Mustang Arena. 45-33 is the final score of the freshman contest.